I was hoping to get this out on Sunday, but apparently my up and personal schedule was a little bit busy. So, yeah, finally we have our Pisces reading. So, if you are a Pisces, feel free to step on in, or if you want to say it this way, step forward. Um, but if you are also a lucky binge watcher of our channel, feel free to jump in as well. Anyway, let's get to on our topic because something came through before I started the live. You guys may be dealing with some kind of affirmation, some kind of God's will, some kind of uh, alignment of some sort that could be godly sent. So let's go ahead and see what comes up with that affirmation. Or if not one affirmation, maybe multiple affirmations that are happening pretty much close by to each other. So we're going to go just like we always do with the previous few lives that we've done is, we're going to go through it with the past energy, the stuff that need to be confirmed, the things that need to be kind of clarified in some way, maybe cleansed, things that are just, already have happened, or maybe even something that is just about to be set and passed. The second row, which is going to be the here and now energy, the present day energy, or you may put it this way, something that is occurring to this very day. Or maybe even something that could be just about to happen. Then there is the third section, where it's going to be the future energy, where it's going to be what we are going to move up to about the situation. Anyway, we have. Hey, how you doing today? We also have Remy. How you doing today? And if you're also live with us, feel free to comment down below. Maybe get some cool little live comment action. But anyway, let's see what comes out for you guys. Starting off with maybe some past energy. Something to maybe clarify, clear off, deal with, etc. This is what starts off your reading. It's going to be very very guidedly, or has been guidedly, for some of you Pisces. But you guys are doing very excellent at this so far. That I personally am seeing before all three of the cards will be shown. But anyway, the Hermit card that I showed you, you could be, connected to a Virgo, or trying to communicate with a Virgo, or it could be that for some of you Pisces, you could be trying to clear energy from a Virgo. Um, because I feel like both Virgos and Pisces are both guided, but the difference is that you, Pisces, have eyes open, while a Virgo has their eyes closed. So that's what's so special about you, Pisces, compared to a Virgo. Anyway, before I continue, we do have Willie here. How you doing today? We do have KM here today. Thank you very much for being here. Willie said, how are you doing? I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking. And we also have Thanos or Thanos. I want to make sure I'm saying that correctly because that is that's sounding a little bit Greek or somewhere in like the Placian area. Let me know if I'm correct with that one because I'm getting a very strong hit about that area with your name. So yeah, just let me know. If it's not in the Placian area, then maybe somebody that could be in this live or maybe about to see the aftermath could be from Palatia. So yeah, just let me know. But anyway, not only is there going to be somebody that you're dealing with that could be seeing this from a blind's eye, but also you're dealing with somebody that could be more angelic, but kind of like, helping you move forward in some way in terms of paving a path forward. Either if it is very specifically a Sagittarius due to this Temperance card, or if it is possibly some kind of, very lucky angel that is in your energy field. But anyway, we do have Bruns. How you doing today? Bruns said, are the New England Patriots going to the playoffs? Sure, I'll answer that question since I do notice that somebody in here was probably from New England. New England Patriots, I feel like they will at least get close to the playoffs. If not, maybe even close to the Super Bowl. But I feel like, making it very direct in terms of a specific team winning and making it through the Super Bowl. I feel like that is kind of like, very challenging, like where people can actually change the energy in some way, either if it's karmic or if it is energetic, or if it is some kind of witchcraft of some sort, either in the knowing of the witchcraft or in the unknowing of the witchcraft. So Anyway, um, ah, there is very specific detail in this temperance card. Do you see what that angel is doing inside the water? They're lightly putting their feet into the water, not pressuring their feet into the water, very lightly walking on that water. Some of you guys could have watched The Chosen, either if it's very recent or maybe some point in the past. But that could be of some resonance to you guys. Um, Others of you, you could have been very deep into reading the Bible. For some of you who are, you know, church gatherers. Also, I do want to let you know that in this picture, they're stating that like somebody is trying to step up to the courage of walking on water, and not just like, you know, walking on bottles of water or walking on just a very miniature puddle. I'm talking about like maybe figuratively walking on water, where it's just like dealing with very chaotic situations. And one saying that does reach out to a lot of you guys is that all of us, you know, Pisces, Aquariuses, Capricorns, Sagittariuses, all the way through to Aries, we're all meant to go through some kind of tribulation of some sort, some kind of test, some kind of some kind of ordeal of some sort, some kind of ordainment of sorts. And I feel like I'm getting some of the energy coming from the Eight of Swords card. I know it's not currently out at the moment, but I feel like somebody may relate to that in some way, dealing with some kind of acknowledgement of some sort, dealing with some kind of, I would say, like just understand, or maybe even put in a picture, as I'm describing this, is that you could see yourself in the middle of a ring, and the ring could be, you know, maybe physically swords poking down into the ground, or it could be like, you know, you in the center of all these different people that are stating opinions about you. It could be you in the middle, where maybe you could be in the center of all these surrounding like predatorial animals, you know? But the thing is that with that being said, do not let your power resign. Do not let your strength wither. Do not let your godly given gift wilt. With that being said, it is for you, and you specifically, Pisces, to be the voice of God, to be the momentum of God, to be the bearing fruit of God. Which brings me to the following card after the Temperance card. The Six of Cups. This could be either you having the aftermath of talking with God, the aftermath of the momentum of heading towards somebody that you may have, felt or wanted to be with. For some of you who are the more relationship types of people, I feel like there's some kind of burden being uplifted with this. Some kind of feeling where you get to let go of something that's been holding you down. Being able to overcome something that's been stuck in you. Allowing for your endless waters to flow freely. Let's go ahead and see what else comes out to wrap up the past energy. Oh, okay. Looks like the guides really do want to talk about some things. So we have for the second section of the past energy, where it starts getting closer and closer to the present day energy. This is where you start to see some kind of anointment, some kind of allowing, bringing you further in depth into alignment. And also for some of you guys about this Queen of Swords, it can even be as well as bringing you into a more defined Pisces, into a more swaying of the sword Pisces, somebody that is able to know their way into this situation. Didn't I tell you earlier about the anointment, the ordainment? That's confirmation right there with the Ace of Swords. Being anointed for the masculine, king, and for the feminine, queen. But not just an average day king and queen. A king and queen that goes above and beyond the 3D, the physical realm. Going to more of a spiritual realm. Going to more of a cosmical realm for some of you that are aligned with such. And with that being said, the very people that have lost you will figure out who they truly are. To test those that are loyal to you, that are friendly to you, that are in love with you. Not through your actions, but through God's actions. Through the karma of it all. For it all to become much more positive than it were to be negative. Making a change where it is needed. All right, well, that's a very, very interesting start to you guys' reading. Let's go ahead and see what shows up for the current day energy for Pisces. Current day energy for Pisces. So, current day, I will say you will be dealing with a very specific someone. It will have some kind of similarity to Jesus's test or trial, trying to give a test to those that stand around them. So yeah, somebody could be possibly in the wing of energy to be tested. Um, and I feel like you have a strong feeling of who it may be. So I feel like I feel like there's something that will happen in this situation where maybe you could be going through the shoes of Jesus, where maybe these people could be kind of backlashing, but I feel like it's to see the trust between you and that person much more deeper than just an average day communication, where you could be like, you know, arms wide open saying, do it, do what you came here to do. And, you know, it might stumble this person a little bit, but I feel like there's something that they may do where it's kind of like a trial and tribulation um, for this person, for this person to realize for who they truly are. That's what this Five of Swords is standing in the here and now energy for you guys. Um, in the stance of your situation. So let's see. Is there anything else to go alongside the Five of Swords for the Pisces? For the present day energy? So, the guides did tell me to look at the bottom of the deck here for a second before I, start shuffling again. They did notice that I feel like when this person goes through the trial and tribulation, I feel like they might feel kind of bogged down when they do the action. Um, so they might be kind of like stuck with how they're going to communicate the truth to you. Because I feel like this energy is all about like shedding of truth um, to you. It's kind of like somebody that's been holding on to a truth for a long time now that is related to you, or maybe even something that has some relativity to you in some sort. Um, yeah. So we got ourselves an interesting uh, decision here. A very, very interesting decision here. And the thing is that this decision is something that you were already in the light about, but I feel like it's someone that you are trying to ask um, of like what they're going to choose, and that's what this. Give me 1 second. Somebody decided to call while we were doing the live. But anyway, I do want to let you know somebody is trying to figure out what their answer is going to be about this ultimate question of theirs. Either if it is to continue to defy God, or to drop the reins of attacking God and also attacking you, and letting God naturally flow through them to cleanse all the oddities, to cleanse all the things that went wrong in their body, to cleanse all the things that went wrong even in their spirit and even in their soul. So let's see what else shows up about the current day side of the situation for you, Pisces. So we have Six of Swords. And we have Village here. Thank you for being here, Village. And also good evening, by the way. Six of Swords, I feel like once they come to with this decision, either if it's you or this person will probably venture out, finally take an ease into their higher knowing, to finally cleanse all that went wrong. Yeah. And I feel like this kind of tied side by side with the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups. So while they're possibly on a ship slash cruise, a plane, a hot air balloon, a car, on a bike, you name it. They are trying to figure out what's best for them since they have done this clearing, since they have adjusted to what is next in store for them. Village is like, welcome to our channel. Please hit the like button. Also subscribe, comment, share. I really like the enthusiasm, Village. But yeah, I do want to let you guys know, for any Pisces that are listening in, or anybody that may know of a Pisces, I want to let you guys know that somebody is awakening spiritually, physically, mentally, verbally, soulfully. Because I feel like for multiple years now, like this has been going on for more than a decade for this person. Maybe even 2 decades, maybe even 3, for how long it may be. This person has been very much stuck. This person has been very much been broken, battered by possibly somebody who may have really twirled around their point of view, their understanding, their development, their their decision making, things like that. So this could be coming from somebody who, um, may represent an angel, or it could be somebody that, um, could be more of the hermit, coming from both the hermit card or the temperance card. But I feel like, even with all that, I feel like you Pisces are way more stronger than, um, these, you know, other low end, um, zodiacs, because I feel like you're in the stage of life where it's like, um, you're always connected. Like every single day, you're connected. Every single minute, every single second, every single millisecond, every single atom. That's what makes you Pisces so special. And I'm not gonna say the same. I'm not just gonna say the same thing for you Pisces, but I'm also going to say the same thing for, maybe some of the cross watchers that are listening in. Anybody that could be of our, binge watchers. For those that are Aquariuses, um, Sagittariuses. Um, Also, I do want to include, definitely Scorpios, um, and I would say very occasionally Libras. Yeah, yeah. Those are the select few zodiacs that are very well in tuned with spirituality. But it depends on the range of how much they pick up, because, the further you are on the pathway of all the zodiacs, the more in depth you are about receiving, spiritually, intuitively, things like that. So anyway, we do have a couple more comments. Village did say, "Wow, Jay, I like your shirt. Thank you. This is a this is a shirt that I was just like, that was a time where I was just like, man, I really need some more shirts. So I went to go check in on, a couple local places, and found out that there was a place, about maybe like 10-15 minutes away from where I'm at, and it's just like they uh, they had a couple of, like, just like, modern day, fashion show clothes. But, um as I was looking, I found this, and I was just like, you know what, that actually brings me back to the good old days, like, back then in like the, 90s, 80s, when people actually started wearing like, you know for fun, clothes. um yeah, yeah. This is like the color. It's like, made with like a, what you call that type of blue. It's like a sky color blue, mixed in with like a gold color. So yeah. Um Also, Village did say, Pisces doesn't want to have me alone. Doesn't want to leave me alone. I see. And I want, Oh, and I am not interested, Jay. Yeah, I agree. Um, there will be some people who like just like yourself, Village, that aren't typically into being with Pisces, which is fine. It's just your personal connection with what's around you. You know, um, and kind of like what you're affiliated with, what you're talking with, things like that. Um, but I feel like um, you know there are select few of you on watchers out there. Those of you who are a part of the binge watching crew. Um, I want to let you guys know that maybe some of you guys out there could be into a Pisces. So yeah, just take that with your natural grain of thought. But anyway, um, somebody could be very much maybe struggling to understand, but they're slowly making an effort to become better, um, to adjust for the good, or if not for the good, for the greater good. But anyway, we do have this right here, which is going to be the first card of your future energy, Pisces. It is the Four of Wands. You could be dealing with in this time frame. Um, excuse me, for what is about to occur, um, is kind of like you could end up connecting with somebody that you are excuse me, that you are possibly wanting to become great friends with, for you to maybe even take on a relationship, either if you are in the knowing or in the unknowing of it. um, I feel like there's going to be some kind of award that might come from this, not only just to only you, or even only just to to this person that is side by side with you in this Four of Wands, but it could even be as well as possibly the two of you together, something that you'll achieve together with each other. Um, Either if it's you guys becoming great friends, or if you guys are um, becoming, great lovers. Um, in terms where, maybe you've been feeling this for a very long time, and you know for a fact that your person's coming, but it's like maybe it had to take a little while because your person was adjusting, was aligning themselves to you. Because I feel like you could be showing them, um, in terms of you being the example, while your person could be realizing you and understanding what they need to do in order to attain this. Things like that. Oh, wow. Okay, looks like we got some talkative guides today. So, we have the Five of Cups, following after the Four of Wands. So this could be that either somebody could be trying to push you away from someone in specific, or it could be that um, maybe you hear something from this person that causes a lot of emotion. Henceforth, basically, bit by bit of what this picture in the Five of Cups is showing, where it's like, maybe either your head could be tilted, or it could be your person's head is tilted, and there's like spoke cups with like two optional cups left, and I feel like there's this trial and tribulation thing again, where they're going to have to realize what the truth is, just like these past people. It could come out to that way. And with that being said, with this Six of Pentacles, I've been noticing that maybe somebody could be measuring unfairly, could be giving unfairly, or could be acting unfairly towards a specific someone. Where it could be that maybe they're leading this person in chains, not physically, but maybe metaphorically, maybe figuratively, or maybe even spiritually, where it's kind of like they're trying to lead someone that this person should have cared about. They're trying to lead them astray. So anyway, before I continue with the card reading, Village said, "LOL, Jay. Pisces act like I'm his mother." To bring. Oh, let's make sure I read that correctly. He brings all kinds of things and wants me to give my opinion to things that I am not into. I don't mind giving advice, and I hate nonsense as well. I agree. There could be some Pisces out there that could spread nonsense as well, but that's the more negative Pisces out there. But for the positive Pisces, there we go. The positive Pisces are the type of people that are standing up and showing showing people how to align with God. So I feel like there's not only just the Pisces that you have been communicating with for a long while now, or maybe a Pisces that could be trying to deter your relationship. But I feel like there's also another Pisces out there. There's like a there's like you know more than one Pisces that you could be um, dealing with, where there's one Pisces who is trying to prevent the relationship that you're trying to have, and then um, there's also a Pisces out there that is trying to basically give you a helping hand, trying to um, clear off the negative Pisces that's um, trying to push into your situation with your person. So that's why there's this uneven give and take, where somebody is trying to toss adjudication towards someone while handing another person crumbs. But I feel like the crumbs that they're handing one person is actually supposed to go to another person, since there is a third person in the picture of the Six of Pentacles. So either that, or it could be someone that is from the backside frame of the picture. Somebody that's like from far away, that they're supposed to give it to. So yeah. And with that being said, we do also have the Nine of Wands showing up as well. This is referring to some kind of um, worry, deterrence, some kind of um, waiting game of some sort, trying to figure out if what they did, or what you Pisces have done really has touched somebody deeply. So that's what the Knight of Wands is about. Is that it's referring to some kind of uh, waiting game, or some kind of um, sidelines curiosity, where you or somebody else could be stepping onto the sidelines and just you know trying to wait and stand in curiosity of what happens next. We also do have as well the Hanged Man, which is a very interesting card every single time that it pops out. The Hanged Man is showing up as a see things from a new perspective, see things from a new angle, see things in a place that you have not seen it yet, or maybe even um, create a perspective in a way where um, you are being guided by the hand of God. And lastly, we got Judgment. So with that being said, somebody could be in the crosshairs of judgment. So that could be um, a foretelling of what might happen once you go through this hanged man energy. So this could come out as like kind of like a conclusion to the trials and tribulations, where it's kind of like the trumpets of the heavens are blasting throughout the world, where it's like, you know, if you have read into the Bibles, or if you've been to church, or if you have studied upon a lot of old Christ did scriptures, um, they talk about that seven trumpets are to play all throughout the sky in earth. They are to play to open gates, not from the heavens, not from earth, but from the soils as well. So, just know that to wrap that piece of information up is that I will leave you with a very specific information with this card deck. What happens above will also happen below. What happens around us will also happen through us. And with that being said, shall the God, the Son, and the Holy Spirit speak through you, above you, below you, around you, and as well as connected to you. Anyway, that is my message to all of you Pisces, and also as well as the binge watchers that are listening in. So, if you guys have not heard of this, I am going through the bottom of the deck for extracurricular. So if you guys feel like you haven't quite yet heard about this, but really need this, or if you have heard about this but just need some kind of deeper clarification about this right here is about a nomad's travel. This is about somebody who goes through a path, water that surrounds them, such as a lake, a pond, an ocean, and that pathway leads you into a forest. That pathway leads you, even if not a forest, a deserty sand area. And on the other side of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, but it was in the reversed. So if you guys are dealing with somebody who could be trying to manipulate you, trying to send you in a place where you have thousands of people that are possibilities, but you're trying to figure out who's the one for you, allow God to root that manipulator out. Allow God to deal with the extras. And once your path is clear, then the person that is left over is the one for you. All right. So, anybody who wants to sit in for the clarification cards, you can. After the clarification cards, I will get in some oracle cards. So just make sure you stick in for the oracle. So, but other than that, if you guys truly want to listen in to the clarification cards, this is just like for some of you guys who wants to hear the more in depth about these cards that have been put out already. So let's go ahead and see what clarification would like to come out. So clarification for the past energy. What would like to show up for Pisces about the current situation at hand? Interesting. So we have a Queen of Wands in the reversed. So Queen of Wands card, in that card right there, that specific card, it shows that the cat is relaxing beside the fireplace. I feel like since it is in the reverse, I feel like it was kind of hard to relax, hard to soothe in yourself. So yeah, I feel like very soon they're going to pretty much like allow you to relax, to give you the time to recuperate your energy. Then we also have the Ace of Wands in the reversed. The Ace of Wands in the reversed. I feel like that's what these people are trying to get you into, or they're trying to get you into a spot of not receiving what you're supposed to receive. But however, the thing that you are supposed to receive has been received already. But I feel like maybe you're in your past, and past energy. I feel like you were like, when is this thing gonna happen? When is this thing gonna occur? But it's like, people are trying their very hardest to prevent that, to prevent you from receiving, which can be very chaotic. But you were chosen for this for a reason. And the reason is that you are to be of a strong hand, way above those that are in this very particular situation. You know? Let's see. Anything else would like to show up for the Pisces? For the past energy? Before we move on to the present day energy? Interesting. Yeah, we have the Strength card. Some of you guys could be connected with somebody that could be of a Leo. I do want to let you know that I would say be very careful about communicating with a Leo, specifically based on your element and even as well as your zodiac, because Leos, they have the capability of lying. So be very careful. And with you being the very zodiac that is all about a you know, like for example, you guys could be of the energy of whitewater rafting, where it's just like, you know, you're going down a current in the waters, or it could be instead of very strict waters, it could be very relaxed waters, where it's just like, um, you know, being in a lake, where like the lake could just like softly, you know, bob up and down, and instead of like this heavy, like heavy waving waters, you know, like it's just like raging heavy. So yeah, it just depends on what energy comes out about that when it comes to your natural water abilities, you know. And it states that like a very specific question: will you be strict with your water energy, or will you be relaxed with your water energy and peaceful? Because the thing is that Jesus, back then, he he had times where he had, you know, raging waters, you know, where people were trying to trying their best to test Jesus, when Jesus was called to be the one to test these people. So it's kind of like, you know, people were trying to, you know, smirk and talk with each other, going like they're going like, hey, let's go test Jesus. Let's go see if we can test the tester. You know? But the thing is that Jesus knew something that these people didn't. And that he knew that these people were affiliated with negative energies. Anyway, I'm probably the last card for um, talking about the deeper detail for the past energy for you guys is this card right here, the Page of Pentacles. So this here is Capricorn energy. So it's not like a major arcana, but it's like a minor arcana for any of you guys that are more um, strong suited with the tarot. But I want to let you guys know that maybe somebody that is a Capricorn might have some feelings about you, or maybe have like commitment curiosities about you. So that's what this Page of Pentacles is showing up as. So yeah, somebody could be very curious of how they would go throughout life with you about. That's what this Page of Pentacles is also bringing about, is that it, if it's not like a proposal, it could be more of like a connection of some sort, where it's just like, curiosity of, you know, will you be a friend, or will you be a lover of mine? That's what this is showing up as. If you're already past that part, if you're already in the stage of, already past marriage, it could be that somebody is wanting to talk to you about a very particular something. And this particular someone could be your person. So be ready to have a conversation with this person. But anyway, let's go ahead and get through the present day energy. What would like to be clarified for the present day energy? Or what would clarify for present day energy for Pisces? That one? Okay. So we have, starting off for present day energy clarification, is the Hierophant, which is a very, very particular card when it comes out. Somebody could be dabbling in some kind of godly act. Either if it is referring to what you're doing, or or it could be what is what. Oh wow! Might need to hop in bed after all this. Or this could be due to somebody that is wanting to have some kind of upper power in the situation. So best be very careful about what happens in this energy of the Hierophant. Because somebody, if it's somebody that is outside of you that is trying to do the energy of the Hierophant, be careful. Be very careful. Because I would say if you do confirm this person as like a godsend, then it's fine. But if you confirm this person to be kind of grayish, be very careful. Ah, the Eight of Pentacles done in the reverse. So somebody must have splattered a mistake somewhere around here. Done something a little bit suspicious. And now that investigation is now up. So uh, for some of you guys that may be around during the time of what was it, like John Wayne, uh, you know, the classic old Western movies that were around. Um, you could easily hear this very particular phrase that they say in those kinds of movies, where it's kind of like they burst through a building and they go like, "All right, son, it's Texas. Rangers here. Reach for the sky." You know, kind of like kind of like something made a stick up occur, and I feel like that confirms their misadventures. Either if they are acting as God, or if they are just allowing other people to play in their life, where they're allowing thousands and thousands and thousands of people to interact in their life. But anyway, this next card that I'm about to show in a second does relate to how strict this stick up should pretty much occur in. Is the King of Swords energy in the upright. So that means that somebody who possibly could be an air sign, or somebody who is as strict as a air sign could jump in and basically tell this person to drop all stolen valuables, drop all the things that they took without asking. I feel like they're dealing with a crook. They're dealing with somebody that has crime on their hands. You know, dealing with somebody that has a record of crime. Or it could be that somebody is about to commit a crime. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what I'd like to show up for clarification about the future energy, because I feel like there's a really really deep story going on right now, where it's like, you know, you're doing this deep cleansing. You're trying to cut off the people that are not a part of your life. Um, Dealing with some kind of person that is trying to continue the chaos, trying to ensue some kind of upper hand on you. But look at that. This is the first clarificational card for the future energy. The Four of Cups. So this is the first clarificational card for the future energy, while the other Four of Cups was at the very end of the present day energy for the main flow of the entire energy. So just know that somebody is really probably going to be struggling from, you know, past from the present day energy to some point in time in the future. So they could be dealing with a very heavy load of problems that could be in the middle of occurrence, where it's kind of pushing them to struggle through it. But I feel like it's some kind of lesson that they have to learn, some kind of teaching that they have to realize within themselves. You know, something that will just, metaphorically speaking, slap them in the face to wake them up. So, with that, no further ado, I did get a glimpse at the bottom of the deck. I noticed that the Emperor energy is showing up. I feel like somebody is trying to steal somebody's intelligence, trying to steal somebody's worth, trying to steal somebody's power. But I feel like it's like physical, spiritual, soulful, and mental. And they're trying to also even trying their best to lean in towards doing it verbally as well. Yeah, I feel like there's just like way too much like mofos around here, like people that are trying to like vandalize and steal and trying to creep through, and it's somebody that's like they're um they're like energetically going like, let's do the shimmy shake, like they're going like do 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 do, kind of like that, where it's like they're doing that, but it's like while they're doing it, they have like a very demonic smile of some sort. Somebody that is just like laughing while someone is being attacked. Um, and this could be a fellow Pisces, such as yourself, um, an Aquarius, Sagittarius, a Capricorn, maybe even maybe even like someone that could be of a Scorpio, or maybe even possibly even a Libra, like somebody that's trying to you know kick or tumble the throne from underneath this person, you know. And after they do that, they point at that person and start to laugh at their face. It's like somebody that is playing childish games, like somebody that is trying to laugh at somebody in pain, trying to laugh at somebody who um, you know was truly meant for this um, leadership. But anyway, let's see what else follows after the Four of Cups for the clarificational card for future with Pisces. Future energy for Pisces. What shall we get after the Four of Cups? There we go. So we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, both in this deck and also in the Rider-Waite's deck, states at the same point. They say that it is affiliation with a group of people. It is affiliated with a party of people. It is affiliated with a group of backstabbers, a group of agitated people, things like that. And it can also even relate to as much as people being in a coven. So be on your best guard or watch out about that, because there will be people out there that connect with the Three of Cups. So if you see anybody that is gossiping, and if you hear anything um, about you from other people in terms of whisper, be very careful. Tread very carefully, because those people could possibly um, have a thing to go out towards you. they could possibly try their very hardest to attack you. So be very, very vigilant about that. Anyway, let's see. Anything else would like to show up for clarification for Pisces in the future? Clarification for Pisces in the future. What would like to show up? Ah, lucky energy. The Moon card. Somebody could be curious about you in terms of not just only like seeing you up in front, wanting to chat with you, but I feel like as well they could be kind of dreaming about you. So it could either be like, like an actual dream while they're sleeping, or it could be like a daydream where it's like they are standing in front of you, or they're standing in front of someone else, and they're like could be seeing you and like dreaming about you, where it's like it starts to get into more like um, dreamy stage of life, where they're like looking at you going like, man, I wish I would be with that person. And it's just like maybe God somehow speaks to them, even if this person doesn't catch it. It's like God goes like, if you want to be with this person, go right on ahead. Go be with this person. And this person that is possibly like, seeing you and having dreams about you, it's possibly your person that you're connected with spiritually, soulfully, things like that. If not, maybe like you're already physically connected with them. It's like they start to dream even deeper about you, and it's just like, for some of you guys that already are in a relationship with your person, it's like they could be having dreams about you, and it's just like it could be a turn on for you. For some of you guys that are out there, or some of you women or ladies, if you put it that way, that are out there. But anyway, last but not least, let's see any last confirmations. So interesting. You could take this card right here into many ways. It's this is the Star card, so you can take this in many, many, many ways. For a select few of you, you could be connected to an Aquarius in terms of wanting to be with them. Another section of you, Pisces out there, you could be talking with a Pisces out there, or talking with an Aquarius out there, or maybe if not an Aquarius, like a famous star out there. For others of you, Pisces out there, it could be that this Aquarius right here, or famous star over here, coming from this card, could be the one being attacked because I feel like not only were you being attacked, Pisces, but I feel like also the Aquarius gets attacked because here's the thing. Pisces get attacked, Aquariuses get attacked, Capricorns get attacked, Sagittariuses get attacked, Scorpios get attacked, even though that they are considered to be the death card. You know, if somebody treats them wrong, they do something that will kind of like send sharp pain down, these people's backs or some, or maybe if not backs, maybe front facing, somewhere along the body on the front side, um, or maybe even Libras. You know, all the positive sided zodiacs are usually the zodiacs that get hit more than the negative zodiacs. But the thing is that these positive sided zodiacs are the ones that actually have answers in the world, are the ones that actually stand above natural reality, standard life, where they're above the simple life, where they love to be challenged, where they love to be in some kind of teaching to get stronger than where they currently are at. But I can not only just say that for the positive side of zodiacs, but I can also even say it for the negative side of zodiacs. But the thing is that negative side of zodiacs don't really understand the in-depthness that positive energy zodiacs connect in. Because the thing is that the positive zodiacs out there learn a lot. They take in stuff that not the usual zodiac would pick up. But I can also even state that the further you go through the wheel of the zodiacs, the more that it is that is for the closer to the end of the wheel, these zodiacs connect deeper with spirituality is. So, since you Pisces are at the very end of the wheel, you guys are considered to be the type of zodiac that crosses over into the higher planes, where you shift into the heavens. But the thing is that the place of where you are at when it comes to near the end of your human life, when you shift into the aftermath, the afterlife, because yes, there is definitely an afterlife, is that There will always be a test once you are done with your earth life. For all zodiacs. But the majority of it being is for you Pisces. To see if you really are worthy of your kingdom. Anyway, let's see what would show up for the oracle cards for you Pisces today. And while I'm trying to shuffle and see what comes out from the oracle cards, if you guys want to, feel free to subscribe. Go to the top notification bell after you hit the subscribe button. So then you'll be able to see any upcoming lives that come through, or if you are more of the video watcher person, I can also get in some recorded videos for you guys. If not, we do have some shorts that could go out as well. And there's also maybe even some community posts. So if you guys are into the thing of reading posts in the community tab, you can. I think nowadays they changed it to just posts. So if you guys want to see that, you can. Also, we got a share button, so if you want to share it to any fellow Pisces out there that hasn't been a part of this community tab yet, you can. It could be sent through to the Facebook. It can be sent through Twitter. It can be sent through, for some of you guys that go through this platform, possibly Telegram. Also, if you guys are not much of a social media user, you can also send a shareable link over in through any text messages that you go through. So if you guys have any family members that are Pisces, or maybe somebody that is a friend of yours that is a Pisces, you can send it through there. Or if not, maybe if you have any fellow YouTube watchers that are Pisces, feel free to send it through with a shared link. Also, we got a like button around here. So if you want to hit the like button, you can. Either if you see it up above, off to the side, or down below. Also, I think there should be a heart button somewhere around here. So if you see it, please feel free to hit it. If you not only just like the live, but you also love the live. If you don't see it, then just go crazy with the emojis along the scroll wheel, or if you don't see the scroll wheel, you can always just put them in the comment section. And lastly, for anybody either for the live feed or through the aftermath of the live, feel free to comment anything that you wish down below. Either if you are sending in a compliment, some kind of excitement of how well you liked this live, or maybe even some kind of question, query, concern, whatever it may take. So yeah. There we go. The guys were being a little bit talkative amongst themselves for a little while. So we do have the tiger energy starting it off first. Um, so it could be that maybe some of you guys could be coming from like the Chinese zodiac sign tiger. Um, or if it's not the Chinese zodiac tiger, it could be like a spiritual animal tiger, or maybe some kind of physical presentation of a tiger, where it's like, maybe you're face to face with a tiger. Um, know that tigers are very smart. Tigers have some kind of intelligence that uh, that is much more stronger than a lion. Way much more stronger than a lion. But I want to let you know that not only do you have that kind of understanding, but there is some kind of understanding that um, that the tiger presents to you in terms of deep meaning, some kind of communication to you. It says, take all your magnificence and accept it. To shorten that up, um, accept all of your magnificence. Because if you do that, then you are going to be very majestic. You're going to be you're going to be very mystique. um, I I feel like the guides are being a little cheesy today. So I feel like they're like they're saying to me, like, for any of you women out there that are Pisces, they're like, don't don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be all right. um and I feel like for you men out there that are Pisces, that are listening in, I feel like there is some kind of energy around you that exudes just magnificently. Like, you know, literally, it's so magnificent that only just you, specifically Pisces, can describe it. That's how special you are, Pisces. Is that there are spots of energy that you bring about, or places of energy within you that is just undescribable until it comes to um your creativeness, your detailedness, your affirmations, your confirmations, your abilities, abundances, things like that. But anyway, um, also I am getting a little bit of a draw into the archangel that is showing up on the bottom of the card. It says Archangel Raphael. Or if you guys want to have it just run all in a straight line with that name. It's Archangel Raviel. Um, um, the thing is that uh, um, Archangel Raphael is kind of like more about healing the heart, healing the structure, healing the ability for you to stand up strong. And if you want to do it this way, stand up tall. Um, and even as well as allowing you to uh, deal with your burdens, or maybe even those of which are trying to push a burden onto you, you know. Uh, but I have to say, like, whenever I call in Archangel Raphael, I always go like, "Come on in, Ralphie. Come on in. Jump on in, and let's get started here." So yeah, he's definitely a good teammate, a really good person, a spirit, um, and even as well as just energy itself. He's been very helpful to all of us. So moving on to the second oracle card, we have the pig. So somebody could be possibly a farmer. Somebody could be trying to lead a herd of some sort. Um, where it's like maybe uh, the pig energy could be like a physical pig, or maybe just like farm life, maybe. But anyway, with the pig energy, it's telling all of us to maintain that self worth and self esteem. So just remember that there are those people out there that are of the caring, that are the kind, that are the of the helping side of life. And then there are the type of people that are the blatant type of people, the type of people that don't want to be, um, there to help heal. You know, so that's what the pig is about. Is that it's about really focusing on self and maintaining self. So even if it wasn't specifically a message for your own self to understand, but it could be like somebody else around you that needs to understand that. So if it's not you, Pisces, that needs to understand it, it could be possibly um, like another zodiac out there that needs to understand it, because I feel like somebody is way too unbalanced with self. where they're losing out on the self-worth and losing out on the self-esteem, um, like both self-worth and self-esteem. But I feel if you Pisces out there, I feel like you guys are pretty much just like still, uh, moving along with this maintaining of self-worth and self-esteem, which is great. And lastly, for you guys, for the oracle card that came out is Ant. Ant is a very interesting card that came out. It's basically all about like you know community, cooperative energy, being able to help out, being able to work together as a pack. Um, because in an ant colony, all of them go scavenging around for loose food, for loose stuff that they could bring into the ant colony. Into the ant nest. But if somebody related back to the crew that they found something, and they came back and found out that the scenery had changed, where instead of it being like a crumb of food, it was a piece of stone, the ants will probably retaliate and try to attack that ant. That what they felt like um, said something that was not true. So anyway, that's what the ant energy is about. Is that it's about not only just scrounging around for food, not scrounging around for activities for the colony to do, but also to live together as a colony, to live together as a crew, a group full of people, or full of ants, to be specific about this ant card. So, anyway, no further ado. This is the very end of our live. I thank you very much for being here. Just like I said, you can subscribe, hit that top notification bell, share to anybody that may be a Pisces or is a Pisces. Comment down below. Do some crazy emojis before we leave the live. Or if you want, you can hit that like button either up here, down there, wherever it appears on your screen. Also, as well as there should be some kind of heart button somewhere around here. So if you guys do see a heart button, it is a button for you in case if you not only liked this live, but you loved it. If not, then just place the heart either in the comment section or go crazy with the heart emoji on the slider. So anyway, I hope all of you have a good time. See you all later. Enjoy your nights, mornings, and evenings. Take care. Love and light. As always, peace.